You don't wake up planning to waste your focus. You wake up with good intentions. You tell yourself today will be different. You'll concentrate better. You'll finally sit down and do the thing you've been avoiding. You'll be disciplined, productive, in control. But then the day happens. By evening, you feel mentally exhausted, yet strangely unfulfilled. You're busy all day, but the important things barely moved forward. Your focus didn't disappear in one dramatic moment. It leaked away quietly, piece by piece. And that's the problem. Your focus isn't being stolen by obvious distractions. It's being drained by silent habits you repeat every single day without questioning them. Habits so normal, so socially accepted, that you don't even realize they're sabotaging your ability to think deeply, work meaningfully, and grow. If you've ever felt like your attention span is shrinking, your discipline is weakening, or your mind feels constantly scattered, this is for you. Because once you see these habits clearly, you can't unsee them. Habit 1. Starting your day without a mental direction. You open your eyes, and the first thing you do is react. You check your phone, messages, notifications, news, social media. Other people's priorities enter your mind before your own do. Psychologically, this is disastrous for focus. Your brain is most suggestible in the first 30 to 60 minutes after waking. Neuroscience shows that whatever stimuli you expose yourself to first becomes the default mental mode for the rest of the day. When you start with random information, your brain stays in a reactive state. Mathematically, think of focus like a limited resource. You wake up with 100 units of mental clarity. The moment you consume scattered information, you spend 20 to 30 units without creating anything of value. By 9 a.m., you've already burned through a third of your focus. You tell yourself, it's just a few minutes. But habits don't work in minutes. They work in patterns. Actionable shift. Before touching your phone, decide one clear outcome for the day. Not a to-do list. One outcome. One thing that, if completed, would make the day successful. Say out loud. Write it down. Anchor your mind before the world pulls at it. Focus follows intention. Without intention, your attention belongs to everyone else. Habit 2. Keeping too many open mental tabs. You don't just multitask on screens. You multitask in your head. You're working, but you're also thinking about a message you need to reply to, a bill you haven't paid, a conversation from yesterday, something you should do later. Psychology calls this attention residue. Every unfinished thought leaves a residue that reduces cognitive performance. Even switching tasks briefly can reduce focus efficiency by up to 40%. Mathematically, imagine your brain can process one deep task at full power. Every extra mental tab splits that power. 5 open tabs don't give you 5 times productivity. They give you 1/5 focus. That's why you feel busy but ineffective. You don't need better time management. You need mental closure. Actionable shift. Externalize your thoughts. Write everything down. Tasks, worries, ideas. Don't trust your brain to hold them. It was never designed for storage, only processing. When your brain knows nothing will be forgotten, it relaxes. And relaxed focus is powerful focus. Habit 3. Consuming information without creating anything. You watch. You read. You scroll. You learn. But you rarely apply. This habit feels productive, but it's one of the biggest focus killers. Psychologically, passive consumption trains your brain to seek stimulation rather than effort. Dopamine gets released for receiving, not producing. Over time, your brain associates learning with comfort, not challenge. Mathematically, input without output creates imbalance. If you consume 10 units of information but apply 0, your attention drops below 10%. But when you apply even 1 unit, retention jumps dramatically. Actionable shift. For every piece of content you consume, extract one action. One sentence to write. One idea to test. One behavior to try today. Your focus sharpens when your brain knows information has consequences. Habit 4. Letting your environment decide your behavior. You think your lack of focus is a willpower problem. It's not. It's an environment problem. Your phone is within arm's reach. Notifications are on. Tabs are open. Noise is constant. Visual clutter surrounds you. Psychology is clear. Behavior is context-driven. Willpower is unreliable, but environment is consistent. Mathematically, every distraction adds friction to focus. Even seeing your phone can reduce cognitive capacity by up to 10%, according to research. Actionable shift. Designed for focus, not temptation. Keep distractions physically distant. Turn off non-essential notifications. Create a single, dedicated space for deep work, even if it's just a corner. Make the right behavior the easiest one. Habit 5. Confusing busyness with progress. You fill your day with tasks, emails, meetings, small wins. But at the end of the week, nothing meaningful has changed. Psychologically, busyness gives you a false sense of achievement. Your brain rewards activity, not results. That's why you keep choosing easy tasks. They give instant dopamine. Mathematically, 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. When you focus on the wrong 80%, your energy is wasted. Actionable shift. Ask yourself daily, what is the one task that makes everything else easier or irrelevant? Do that first. Protect it. Measure progress weekly, not hourly. Focus grows when effort aligns with impact. Habit 6. Ignoring mental fatigue signals. You push through exhaustion. You pride yourself on grinding. But your focus doesn't reward overuse, it collapses. Psychologically, fatigue reduces self-control. When your mental energy is low, your brain seeks comfort and avoidance. That's when distractions take over. Mathematically, working beyond your cognitive limit creates diminishing returns. 1 focused hour beats 4 distracted ones. Actionable shift. Work in focus cycles. 60 to 90 minutes of deep work, followed by real breaks. No screens, no stimulation, just rest. Rest is not laziness. It's focus maintenance. Habit 7. Ending your day without reflection. You finish the day exhausted and distracted. Then you repeat it. Without reflection, habits compound in the wrong direction. Psychologically, reflection strengthens awareness. Awareness is the first step to control. Mathematically, small daily corrections prevent massive long-term drift. A 1% adjustment daily compounds into life-changing clarity. Actionable shift. Every night, ask 3 questions. What stole my focus today? What protected it? Will I adjust tomorrow? Focus isn't built in one breakthrough. It's built in small daily awareness. Here's the truth most people never realize. You don't lack focus. You're leaking it. Quietly. Daily. Habit by habit. But the moment you take responsibility for where your attention goes, everything changes. Your work becomes sharper. Your mind becomes calmer. Your confidence grows, not because life is easier, but because you are in control again. Focus is power, and power compounds. If this video made you reflect, even uncomfortably, that's a good sign. It means growth has started. Take one habit from today and change it now, not tomorrow. And if you want more content that challenges your thinking, sharpens your discipline, and helps you build a focused, intentional life, subscribe. Your future self is built by what you choose to focus on today.